Welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today, because honestly, we've got a really fascinating, fast-moving situation to unpack. Today, we're putting Plug Power squarely in the spotlight. Look, if you follow the green energy sector at all, you know this space moves incredibly fast, right? Well, Plug Power just announced a major green hydrogen project win over in the United Kingdom, and it is making some serious waves. So what we're going to do is look at exactly what this breakthrough means on the ground, and then we'll flip over to the stock charts to see exactly how the market is reacting to all this. We've got a fantastic breakdown lined up for you today to make the whole thing crystal clear. But real quick, before we dive into the numbers, a super important note. Everything we cover in this explainer is strictly for informational purposes only. We're looking at recent announcements, we're looking at market data to understand the landscape, but this is absolutely not financial advice. You always want to do your own research before making any investment decisions.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Breakthrough in the UK.
Okay, let's get into it. The main catalyst for today's analysis is a massive milestone that Plug Power just officially crossed across the Atlantic. They've confirmed a final investment decision in the UK. Now, in the world of energy infrastructure, final investment decision is basically the magic phrase. It literally means the capital is committed, the green lights are flashing, and the project is a go. And the scale of this thing? It's significant. We're talking about the 30-megawatt Barrow Green Hydrogen Project. This specific project is purpose-built to supply green hydrogen directly to a manufacturing facility. And the ultimate goal? To actively help slash carbon emissions right there in the manufacturing sector. It's a really cool, direct application of green energy tech to heavy industrial infrastructure.
Moving right along to Section 2, Real Tech, Real Revenue.
And you know, this brings us to a broader business narrative for the company that is absolutely vital for anyone keeping an eye on Plug Power stock right now. Because we're shifting from blueprints and rosy projections to actual tangible assets. We're not just talking about abstract energy goals anymore, we're talking about heavy machinery hitting the ground. Plug Power is going to be providing 6 of their 5-megawatt GenEco PEM electrolyzers. In really simple terms, a PEM electrolyzer basically uses electricity to split water into hydrogen and oxygen, and it does the whole thing without generating a single drop of carbon emissions. So this means real equipment, actual deployment, and most importantly for the financial side of things, potentially real revenue. When physical tech gets deployed at a commercial manufacturing facility like this, the whole business model shifts gears from speculative growth to active operational revenue. Now, just to put the output of those 6 GenEco PEM electrolyzers into perspective for a second, 100 gigawatt hours, that is the expected production of green hydrogen every single year from this specific site. To kind of ground that massive number in reality for us, 100 gigawatt hours is roughly enough energy to power 10,000 homes for an entire year. That is a massive amount of clean energy output, and it firmly plants Plug Power's footprint right in the middle of the UK's green industrial transition.
Which brings us to Section 3, PLSG, Stock Technical Analysis.
So we have this physical breakthrough on the ground in the UK, right? But how is the market actually digesting it? Let's shift our focus away from the electrolyzers for a minute and look at the charts. We're going to check out the technical perspective of Plug stock to see exactly where it's sitting today. Now, in technical analysis, moving averages basically help smooth out the crazy price action and identify the actual trends. And right now, Plug is trading above its 20-day, its 50-day, its 100-day, and its 200-day moving averages. Seeing a stock trading above every single one of these major markers is something that traders view as a decidedly bullish signal. It points to sustained, upward momentum across both the short-term and those longer-term timeframes. So the multi-million-dollar question is, where does it go from here? Right now, the absolute key level to watch on the charts is right around $4.50. This is the immediate resistance zone. Basically, the technical setup is suggesting that if buyers can gather enough strength to smash through that $4.50 zone, the upward momentum we just talked about could very well just keep on running. That $4.50 mark, that is the absolute battleground level for traders right now. But, you know, we really have to look at the entire sentiment landscape here, because there's a bit of a tug of war happening in the market. On one hand, we've got the broader analyst community, and they remain pretty mixed overall. Actually, the current consensus rating from the big analysts is a very cautious hold. But on the flip side of that coin, we have the bullish traders. And for them, this latest UK project win is acting like rocket fuel. It's giving those bulls a fresh, very tangible reason to watch Plug Power closely, and they're betting that this news overrides that cautious analyst consensus.
All right, let's wrap things up with Section 4, the 2026 breakout question.
And that really brings us to the ultimate question for anyone analyzing this company's trajectory right now. We've got a confirmed final investment decision. We've got real hardware deployment yielding 100 gigawatt hours of real energy. And we've got a stock showing some really intriguing technical strength, even against the backdrop of cautious analyst ratings. So I leave you with this to chew on. Can Plug Power take these tangible green hydrogen wins, like the Barrow project in the UK, and turn them into a much bigger stock breakout as we head toward 2026? The equipment is totally real, but will the long-term financial breakout follow suit? I really want to hear your take on this. Are you bullish or bearish on Plug based on these developments? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.